Hi friends, it's Brandy from Artisan Bee Boutique. Today I wanted to come on and share with you a brand new junk journal that I just finished. It's a naked journal and it's made from an altered greeting card. Excuse me. This one measures about 5 by 7. Let me double check that one. I usually, well, maybe a little bit less. This one measures, oh, I'm sorry. It's more about 6.5 by, that's why I use my ruler because I always forget, by about a little over 4.5 this way. Okay. This one just kind of has a springy, it's not really a theme journal. It's for, any occasion or any purpose, but, I just thought that the card, the illustration on the card with the butterfly and the flowers was just a nice kind of like spring, summer journal, perfect for, just Easter or just, kind of this fresh start in the year with the spring and all that. It's just a fun little journal that I put together, and I put a little area here for personalization. So if it's given as a gift or, it's your journal, you can personalize and put your name in here, or a title if you just want it to be like a specific, like just write journal or thoughts or dreams or whatever that looks like. This one is, like I said, a naked journal. So that means all the pages inside are, a mix of fun junk journal pages, but naked so that you can decorate. And this one comes with a nice big pack of ephemera. I'm going to show you what's in the pack. There are 75 pieces, I think over 75 pieces in here, including embellishments and ephemera. So I'll show you that after I just do a quick flip through of this journal so you can see what it looks like. I'm going to show you around the outside a little bit. As you can see, kind of has some raggedy edges, torn edges. They stick up a little bit. I do that on purpose. That's just how I like my journals. I like them to kind of just have like I don't know, it's just, I don't know what you call that, but kind of like torn edges and just texture and character. I like that. That's what I do. I did a lace cover over the spine to cover the sewn area. This is a sewn binding single signature. I covered the back of the card with some butterfly scrapbook paper, and I color coordinated it so everything just kind of flows nicely together. I did some little grommets in the front and back covers for the tie closure, and I just did like a pink jute twine that matches with the butterfly. So that's your simple tie closure there. This little card can come out if you want to remove it to, fill it out or write on it, however you want that to look. I trimmed the pages, the covers in a double lace trim. So that's inside and outside. So as you can see, it covers both sides. So it doesn't look naked in that sense on the inside. So that's the whole back cover without the tie. I'm just going to open it up so you can see what the whole thing looks like when you lay it out and how nicely the colors flow together. So I just specifically picked that pattern of paper to just really bring out the colors in this and the butterfly theme. Okay, so let's just take a quick peek at the inside here. Like I said, they are just junk journal pages. So it is a mix of vintage book pages, game sheets, tracing paper, coloring book pages, vintage recipe, children's book, coffee dyed. So basically just a mix of the same types of papers I usually use in my journals, and you'll see that. So I'm just going to flip through it so you can see what the inside looks like. I did some pockets on the inside of the front and back covers so they mirror each other. And I used matching scrapbook paper to cover the inside of the grommet so you don't see that metal piece sticking through there. So you can just use this to tuck in, tags and things like that. Tracing paper, first page, as with a lot of my journals. You'll see that in a lot of my journals. And as I said before, some torn edges and things just to give it more depth and character and texture. So we're just going to flip through this real quick here so you can take a look. Lots of springy colors, just fun colors, pastels, and kind of brightish but not too bright, So let's just go through it. I've already explained what the papers are, so you can just look for yourself. Lots of writing space in here. Lots of writing paper. So you'll see there's plenty of places to write, journal, do artwork, collage, put pictures, anything that you want to do. You can add, there's places for you to add memorabilia. You can put your pocket, you know, like add pockets throughout any place that you want to, you know, do tuck spots or things like that. I love adding fun touches like this. This came from like a craft book about scrapbooking that I had. It just adds like a pop of color, but the colors kind of just go nicely with the theme of the journal, just those springy pastels. And this one is already listed, available for sale in my Mercari shop. If you're interested in taking a peek, the link will be in the description. And also there is a link to my Mercari shop on my channel. If you just look in the top right hand corner, you'll see it says Mercari. Just click that and it takes you to my shop so you can see what I have available. Right now I have 3 journals, or yeah, 3 journals available. I love to do the center with just like a nice, I don't know, just something that kind of stands out from the rest of the journal. And in the center here, as I usually do, the strings that are from the sewing the binding, I like to add like a bead dangle on it, and it just kind of gives it that, you know, little extra something in the center there. I love to make layers, like add layers by just using different sizes of papers and just different types of papers. It just gives it so much character. I'm coming up to the back of the book now, facing paper finish, and then the back inside cover. I didn't mention this before, but obviously I covered the inside of the card with scrapbook paper, just to take away that white, you know, plain. It was a blank card, so just to take away that white plainness, and you know, have the same colors color coordinating, kind of running through the journal. And that's it for the journal itself. So like I said, blank, all blank pages for you to get creative with. For the person that receives this, just gets to just have tons of fun and make it their own special, you know, keepsake. It makes a great gift for someone just for any occasion, birthday or Mother's Day. You know, Mother's Day is coming up in a couple months, and you know, just things like that. Just makes a nice little thoughtful gift. Anybody who loves to journal would love to receive a junk journal, and especially with an ephemera and embellishment bundle to play with, that makes it even more fun. So I'm going to take these out and just kind of give you a peek of what's inside here. Like I said before, there is about 75 pieces. You know, I can always make a slight mistake when I count, but I'm pretty sure it was around 75 when I counted. Just to take you through real quick, I'm not going to open up the little embellishments, but in here we have just a fun mix of paper clips, a tassel, some safety pin, beads, buttons, a tag, some little tiny ephemera pieces, some gems, things like that are just fun to decorate your journal with. You can use throughout. And again, I offer these little bundles as you know, you can use them in this journal, but if you choose not to, then you have all this fun stuff to just add to your stash, your junk journaling and scrapbooking stash of goodies that can be used in future journals. But with these kits, with these bundles, I try to, like, you know, color coordinate as best I can so that the colors that you'll receive in your bundle will look great in the journal, in that specific journal. But again, great stash builders if you choose not to use them in here. This little one has just kind of like the little odds and ends. It's got some more pieces. You know, you get some little Tim Holtz things. There's like burlap, a little burlap heart in there, some paper offcuts, some chipboard, just different things for you to decorate with. And this one is out, so I'm just going to show you some of the little pieces that are in here. They're so fun. I'm just going to show you these real quick. So, and again, these are just great stash builders. You don't have to use, it's not really a vintage journal, so you don't have to use these in there. You can choose to add them to your stash and just have fun. And you'll find like some torn pages. These are offcuts and just different things that I have used in journals that make great, like, you know, pieces to add to your collection that you can use for like clusters and just different things, or, you know, just adding, you know, decoration to the edge of a page, or, you know, something like that. So never, you know, I mean, you can throw stuff away, but when it comes to things like vintage book pages and stuff like that, there's so much you can do with like your offcuts and your leftovers. So there's things in here like old children's book pages. This is from a little antique children's book page. There's some coffee dyed in here, vintage guest check, old sewing pattern pieces. These are great for like collaging and just different types of stuff. And just, like I said, just torn pieces from old, you know, vintage books and stuff like that that I didn't use. It just make good offcuts of papers, you know, writing paper for journaling, extra scrapbook paper pieces, vintage game sheets. That's a vintage bridge sheet from the 50s, and old hymnal pages. These are from like the 30s or 40s. Tracing paper, note papers, you know, just all kinds of fun stuff. So it's just, you know, things that you can choose to use in this journal specifically because of the colors, or save it. Do something fun with it later on. Index cards make great journaling cards. Sometimes what I like to do is I cut them in half and then round the corners and make like journaling tags out of those. So you get two journaling tags out of each card, if it's your standard size index card. This one I picked because of the color. So this can be altered. Like you can alter this side and then have that in your, or make a tag out of it or something like that. This is another one of those bridge tally sheets. So like I said, it's just a bunch of fun goodies, papers, odds and ends, things that you can use to decorate this up the way you want it and make it your own. And just lots to be left for, you know, creativity here, and stash building and all that good stuff. So again, this one is available currently in my Mercari shop. The link is in the description box, or you can click the link to my shop on my channel. I appreciate your time today. That's it for this video, and thank you for taking the time to come and watch and subscribing to my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. If you want to see more of my videos, just ring the little bell. I really enjoy this time with you guys. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you in my next video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.